Master Duel, yeah! Today was a day. Could be worse, though. My head is semi-exploding, but that's not going to stop me. Ooh, yay. I forgot, it's the 20th anniversary, or second anniversary of this, and they got stuff to do, and do to stuff, and let's keep doing stuff. Just like Duel Live. Let's do our dailies. Alrighty. Damn, that's a shiny Dictator D. With Fist of the Unrivaled 10 year. Hold on, what is going on in this deck? I'm curious. It's just, Okay, so we have a Chaos Blue Eyes deck. That's kind of neat. That classic art. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Picking Chaos Beast. I actually have no idea what this does. I don't think I've run across a Chaos deck before. A light tuner, a non-tuner dark. If any cards have been banished, gain 1,000 attack. You can only use the following effects of Chaos Beast once per turn. You can target one of your banished light or dark monsters, add it to your hand. During the main phase, except the turn this card is sent to graveyard, you can banish a light and dark monster from your hand or graveyard, except this card, and special summon this card. Alright. It's kind of neat. Alright, and Archfiend, I've seen him before. What is going on here? Oh boy. Well, this might be a bit of a deck mismatch. Probably don't. Oh boy. Oh man, what did this poor child do to deserve any of this? What did he do? He's just a boy! Well. Well, that's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. If this is another fucking email about the Suicide Squad game, I'm going to shove my foot up Warner Brothers' ass. It's not. Alright, yay, good. Okay, I'm kind of curious. I want to see another one. And then do my dailies. I want to see a match, not a steamroll. Okay, looks like we've got Nemorelia. I wonder what they're going up against. So there's the Sleepo Beepo. She goes to sleep. Start yeeting the extra deck. Here are cake monsters. These guys, bro, something about this one in particular, Defender Quit, is so funny looking. I don't know what. He's just the most derpy. Why does he look like that? It's great. I love it. The other ones aren't as derpy looking. They're kind of goofy looking, but I don't know. This one in particular is just. It's so funny. Look at his face. It's such a stupid face. And then, of course, Gizmekarochi, my favorite Nemorelia monster. But anyway, no. So I wonder, are they using like an actual extra deck full of stuff? Oh, they are. Of generically useful cards. I'm always curious about that with Numberelia. If they just have junk or actual useful stuff. Alrighty, so we set the repeater. And set the other back row. So we got our full suite of Numberelia stuff. Alrighty, we send Spiral. Dragoonity. Oh, actual Dragoonity. Oh, this is gonna be cool. Grab Remus, take these two. Going into Gayderg. Grab Ringleworm. I need to make those. Into Atom. Pitch the materials. And pitch those. Gonna pitch that to stop the Atom. Going into Black Metal. Alright, to get a Chaos Metal. Or Black Metal Dragon. Not Chaos Metal. Chaos Metal would be a fucking cool one. That needs to be done. Red Eye's Chaos Metal Dragon? This sounds awesome. Oh no, grab Black Meteor Dragon. I thought he would have went into Metal to get another dragon in his hand. But no, alright, so we're gonna take the Atom and the Striker. And the Romulus. Grabbing another Ravine. Use Meteor's effect. We're going to pitch Ciphering Driver. We're going to banish all those to summon Levianeer. Levianeer is going to pop those two. Now he's bringing out Darkness Metal. Bringing it back to the Gayderg. Grabbing Samsara Dragon. Pitching the Samsara Dragon. Taking these two. Into Spheres. Good old Spheres. Samsara, regrab Druisworm, tribute the Spears, summon Druisworm, use that to bring out Serenir. Into Triple Burst. Using Druisworm to pop the Orochi, Serenir to grab a Spell Trap. Pitch Lubellion. Tribute Darkness Metal to bring out Lubellion, use Lubellion. Grab a Regained, right? Regained? Yeah, Regained. Get us a token from Ringleworm. Take these two. Into Dispater. Summon Noctivision. Summon Samsara. Summon Galactic Spiral. Take these three. Gundragon. Gundragon. Into Ravine again. Okay, wait, I just realized that that was a 60 card deck. Yeah, this man's just playing whatever he can. That's neat. I'm not usually one for 60 card decks, but they're neat. So we're gonna take Zephyrus and Rocket Tracer, make the other Gundragon, making the other Gundragon. Interesting. So we're gonna use Orochi to shuffle back the, or not Orochi, Dispater to shuffle back the thing to turn off Orochi. And that is game. That was cool. That was very cool. See, now that was a match I don't mind watching. Alright, what do I need to do for my dailies? Virtual Synchro XE, Fusion Pendulum Link, and Special Summons. Alright, that'll be easy. Just summon a bunch of guys. There's no thinking, no thoughts, no brains in the drain. Just bring out a bunch of dudes. So let's do that. Should I stick with that? Let me do the Pendulum one first, because that one's usually immediate and easy with me, and I don't need to think about it for too long. Sleepless. I know the feeling. Alright. And this is a good hand. Okay, I want to do this first, actually. Because in case he has Ash Blossom, I'd rather use it on the Duelist Alliance and not the Wisdom Eye. Okay. Yeah, so let's grab Star Pendulum. Slap it down. Double Iris. Hope this doesn't backfire horribly. Grab a lower. Let's grab Oath Dragon. He can respond to that. Is he gonna ash that by chance? He's ashing that. Okay. Not the end of the world. So let's summon. Bring out our guys. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a problem. Well, this just became an issue. Okay, never mind. Alright, yeah, I take that all back. Go into Electromite. We're gonna Electromite, send over our handy dandy Space Magician. Whoa, okay, yeah, I just noticed we just dropped a bunch of frames there, and I'm not sure why. Okay, we're back to relative normality. Let's keep going. Yeah, there we go. That was weird. That's so odd. When I'm not streaming, the internet is fine, but something about streaming makes my internet scared. Stop it, internet. You silly. We're gonna grab Double Iris. We're gonna grab Time Pendulum Graph. Stargazer. That's all very nice, actually. Actually, hold on. There we go. Is there anything in there I'd want back? Actually, yeah, let me, I like having Wisdom Eye in my hands just in case. And I can normal summon him. Could bring out Chaos Angel. You know what? I think what I'll do, I will normal summon the Wisdom Eye and use him and Time Gazer to make IP. And then use them to make Avramax. And now I hope they don't have a Kaiju. Standing by, main 1. Fusion deployment. So what is he deploying? Alright, Dark Magician. There's the Magician's Darkness. Gonna use, what was that one? Illusion of Chaos? Illusion of Chaos. Let me just activate Time Pendulum Grab so the game stops screaming at me. Actually, it's gonna keep screaming at me. It's gonna be like, do you wanna use it now? I don't. I'll turn it on. So, what is he grabbing? Magician's Rod. Gonna return that. Slap down his rod on the board. He's gonna grab a Dark Magician Spell Trap. Bond between teacher and student. Special summon Dark Magician Girl. Set Dark Magic Attack or Dark Burning Attack or Dark Burning Magic. Alright. I always forget this card exists. So, slaps down the Dark Magician Girl, grabs the Dark Magic Attack, wants to bust my back row like a meanie. I'm going to wait just a bit more. Alright, so now he's going to use it. So now I'm going to use this. What do I want to pop? I want to pop that. Pop it myself. What do I want to get rid of? His Dark Magician. Dark Magician is gone. My back row is gone. I have Timaeus. What's he bringing out? I would imagine, what is it, Dragon Knight? Or he could be bringing out others. But yeah, wouldn't it be Dragon Knight? I think that's what that card summons. This is another card that I, like, never use. Sends the Dark Magician Girl. Dark Magician Girl to Dragon Knight. I forgot she had her Dragon Knight. So she's going to send the Illusion of Chaos and not target Avramax because he's untargetable to pop Astro. And then end. Alright, can I get a high scale? Just like that. Which two do I want? Let's see, let's see, you got a bunch of pops that don't really matter. That one's damage. None of these guys are tuners. I could bring out Chaos Knight if I go with... no, I can't because he's wind. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go with these two. Do I really want to make stuff with them? I could. Never mind, I won't have to. Alright. Neat. Alright, so that was definitely all the Fusion Pendulum Xyz. So let's, or yeah, Fusion Pendulum. It's not Fusion Pendulum, is it? No, wait, it's Ritual Synchro. No, it's Ritual Synchro Xyz, Fusion Pendulum Link. Yeah, so that's done with that deck. Let's go over to the Synchro and Xyz deck and actually do that. Some good old Gold Pride Punk. Them punks be punkin'. Now let's get those out of the way. Disco Inferno. The swirl will be swirling. Alrighty, yeah, he really is on the Disco Inferno. His cards are on fire, his deck box is on fire, his field is on fire. Well, it's on lava. This is a hand. Oh boy, would I hate for Zia Min to get ashed, but I don't really have much else to do. Okay, Okay, we can do things. Okay, what to grab? Probably Foxy Tune, because then I can pitch Foxy Tune and something else in my hand to get another Punk. And then I can use that to grab the Pride stuff, so let's do that. The real question is, what else in my hand do I want to send? Probably Nitro Head. Or, actually, if I have him on board. Actually, no. Let me pitch Nibiru. Or Ghost Smoker. Okay, you know what? Let me pitch Ghost Smoker. Let's grab Wagon. Hurt myself. Grab the field spell. Field spell on. Take these two. Make Chariot. The Chariot is charioting. It doesn't matter which one of these I pitch right now, so I'm just going to pitch something. Grab Better Luck Next Time. Send over our Baller. Activate Better Luck Next Time. Grab Leon. Ow. Summon Nitro. So now Nitro can shoot a token. And summon Leon. And then have Leon grab Baller for next turn. Alright. Then we have to use Carry's, or Chariot Carry's effect to grab normal Carry. There we go. Get a draw from Better Luck Next Time. And get the search from Carry. Nice. And let me flick that real quick, because I would like to use the Max C immediately. There we go. Stand by. This is like literally the first time I use Nitro Head's effect here. So that's fun. Slap a token down. Rescue Ace. Yeah, that's right. I gotta get that stuff for my Diabell Star. Crap. Alright, so he's got Monitor, so he's gonna get Spell Trap. There's nothing next to the token that I want to blow up, and I don't want to just suck up the Monitor. There goes Fire Attacker. So Fire Attacker, Graceful Charities, right? Yeah. There's Reinforce. Keep going. Put down the face down. Put down another face down. So one of those is Reinforce. I'm not sure what the other one is. He could just potentially have like all the good spells and traps. And those aren't just like junk spells and traps. It is Rescue Ace after all, so I'm hoping those are mostly the traps and not the quick plays. Okay, it is before the end of the main phase. Yeah, I would like to do stuff, so... Now's as good a time as any to blow this up. And also... Ballin'. So, we ball, I'm gonna use carry and rollerballer, and that's it. Okay, so that was Extinguish. Do not want to use the carry effect. I do not need the damage. I don't want to use that. I do not need to summon right now. Although I could. Alright. Take his rescue ace. Yeah, because I could bring out Pep. I could bring out Pep. Fuck it, let's bring out Pep. What now, silly fire hydrant man? Be wary when I say silly, I mean it in jest, because I quite like Rescue Ace 2. I need to get all the Dia Bellstar stuff. Did he just disconnect? Flip, yeah, yep, there it is. Well, I'm so happy the game considers that a win at the very minimum. Could you imagine if the opponent just like shutting off their internet just counted like a draw for both players? I would be livid. All right, I need one more Synchro RXC, so we'll just do one more real quick. You know what? It's a good thing I summoned Pep, because yeah, I forgot. That's what I was supposed to be doing. It's the dailies. I'm going second. Alrighty, got Tracker, Foxy Tune, Jam in my hand, Dangerous in my... Okay, so I got all Crash here. This is not going to be fun. Oh boy. Oh, it's Carl. Hi, Carl. I didn't notice because OBS was not telling me, not sending me the OBS chat is not being nice. So I just brought up the YouTube studio to rig up that chat, which is actually working. So, my bad, Carl. Hi, Carl. It's been a while, Carl. Okay. Yeah, my bad. Again, OBS is being weird and not showing me chat. My bad. Is it showing it to me now? It's not. That's weird. OBS, yeah, is not being proper with the chat. That's odd. Yeah, there goes OBS. Stop having like heart attacks, OBS. It's not very nice. Okay, just summon Fenrir. Fenrir is when it declares an attack. Man, what do I really do here? Yeah, I can't really do much. Let's put these face down. I can put him face down. Yeah, I can't really do much right now. That's not good. No bueno. It's gonna use the Shanger Era. Do I really want to use the negate on that? I really don't. Yeah, no, OBS is still being funny. Okay, so you just special summon. I can bring out a Gold Pride, but it's not really gonna help me that much right now. I could pop the Shangri-La. Do I want to pop the Shangri-La? That is the question. Also, since OBS chat is being
my name
funny, let me pause that. Whoops, that was loud. And yeah, because I was watching stuff beforehand. Yeah, I'm gonna let that go through, and I'm going to bring up YouTube itself, since OBS is being silly, and there we go. Catch to reverse. We're gonna actually, you know what? Hate to do some more video troubleshooting in the middle of a video, but we're going to do exactly that, and we're just going to let him keep on going. So do that, let me do that, and let me do that. There we go. So still got the ogre. And we still gotta wait. Still gotta wait up a bit. OBS, I'm gonna fight you later, but that's gonna be later. So he's going to banish my spell. Going to pop the tracker. I'm surprised he's not going into Arise Heart. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him keep going. This is gonna hurt. A lot. We're just gonna keep going. Okay, what will I get here, and will it help me? Ash Blossom. Well, not really, no. Actually, no, actually it might. Okay, this is gonna be extremely high rolly. Let's start your engines. Ah. Blossom. Damn. I was gonna see, potentially, if I could start your engines into Nitro Head and then normal summon the Ash Blossom and use that to go into Pep. Today is not that day. That's unfortunate. Oh, there goes Ash. Oh well. And there goes that zone. Yeah, I can't do much, unfortunately. Oh, time to ram my face into an ogre. Wait, what am I doing? I should have hit the fucking... the Shangri-La. Oh, no, wait, they're both 27. I can't math! Nobody said there'd be math. Oh, well. I still need to Synchro or Xe at least once, so we're heading back in. And let me turn the light on. Hi, Light. You're on. Thank you, Light. I love you. Frostidio? Or is it Frostedio? Who knows? I don't. Alrighty, this is a slightly better hand than last time because I have Emergency Teleport. And I would like to use Maxi. There's Moye. Moye showed the emergence. We're going to Maxi. Hope he doesn't have hand traps. Okay. Alright. There's a token. Take those two. Go into Xichao. He's going to block with this. Get to draw with the Moye, get to search with the Xichao. We're going to Droll now. And he just slaps the face down. Alright. And another Droll. Oh, could be worse. Alright. So let's E-Telly. Maxi. No. Is the face down not cross out called by? It is not. Alright. E-Telly. Grab our Twink. Our Twink has been grabbed. Going to hurt ourselves to grab... What do I want to grab? Probably Wagon. Or Sharakusai, because then I could, like, go into... Yeah, let me grab Sharakusai. I always forget to actually do that. I always... Brain is just like, oh, there's Wagon. Do that. I shouldn't. I should stop doing that. Here's Sharakusai. Bam. Pitch the emergence. He's gonna block the Sharakusai. Alright. So I still have Carry and Tracker in my hand, so let's use those. carry. Use carry. Grab start your engines. I'm going to special summon Tracker and use Tracker and carry instead. To make Chariot. And there's our last Xe for the day. Chariot carry. Oh, still gonna let that rock. Alright. Better luck next time. Send the baller. Don't want to use that carry effect. Activate better luck next time. Grab Leon. Hurt myself some more. Summon Leon. Part of me is still wondering whatever that face down is and why he's not using it yet. Use Leon. Grab the baller. He is balling. So we'll use this just to get rid of the Shichao board. So we use baller. Do I want to use Chariot? Well, no. Yeah. So the baller is balling. We're going to slurp up his Sword Soul Grandmaster. Part of me is still wondering what that is. There we go. Heavenly Dragon Circle. So he's going to tribute that. To grab Taya. Which means I don't slurp anything, but I also don't really need to slurp anything. And now, we're going to tribute the Sharakusai. Bring out Foxy Tune. I can't do much else this turn because of the Gold Pride's effects, but what I can do is switch that. Oh wait, why'd I do that? I should have just done that from my hand. I'm an idiot. Oh well. What do I want to special summon? Probably the Madame, because that will get me the trap. Yeah. Thank you, madam. And put down some back row. Why didn't I attack? I forgot this wasn't turn 1. My brain is off today. Leave me alone. Oh man, my brain is actually off today. Alright. Well, I did the important thing, you know. I got the extra XC out. That's all I really cared about this round. Oh, time to banish the Twink, because I didn't use them. That was terrible. Whoops. Well, me plug in my mouse. That is mean, sir. He had a Harpies in his hand. There goes Powder Desires. So now he's gonna Ashana, bring out Ashana. Gonna use the Ashana gonna make Monk, then gonna use the Ashuna. What's he gonna grab with the Ashuna? That is the question. So gonna grab Adhara. That was that our doorbell? That might have been our doorbell, because I have some family members expecting packages. Alright, there's Vishuddha. Yep. I'm gonna use the Vishuddha, because this is probably, it's gonna force me to use Baller. Hell, if anything, I could have... Oh no, because he still has his normal summon. Yeah, because he's gonna Taya and then go into guys, and then, yeah, so he's probably got this. Probably. Unless something stupid happens. No, he's going for carry. Well, I need Gold Pride stuff for Baller, right? Yeah, I do. So yeah, I do need a ball. Bring out your balls. Here is the ball. This man's playing Katamari in the middle of a race. So we will pin Baller. And I actually will use Captain Carry's effect here. Because I'm going to need as much attack as possible. Because he can probably bring out the Grandmaster. So let me get rid of that. Get rid of that, and get rid of a carry. Let's grab Monk. Let's grab Adhara. Yep, so now he's going to go into Taya and do all the Taya stuff. Does he have enough banish? He has, okay, yeah, he's definitely got enough banish cards to just, like, make Grandmaster and just, like, destroy me. Oh, no, he's going into Boxia to pop stuff. I guess that works, too. Yeah, send a Sword Soul card with Taya. Yep. Now the board is empty. I'm pretty sure he could have just punched over or got... Actually, for that matter, I'm pretty sure if he just made old Chungus, I'm pretty sure he would have had enough... There's enough banished things for him to have enough power to just, like, destroy Madam Spider right there anyway, but... Clear board is clear board, I guess. Whatever works. Yeah, that would have been way more than enough. Oh well. Yep. Oh, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. And this sword killed the fuck out of me. Ow. Whoop, didn't mean to click that. Oh well. Got some dumb wins. Got some dumb losses. But it's fine. Let's grab our gems. Gems grabbed. Let's grab our dual pass. There we go. There's plenty of stuff. That is enough to actually get the final copy of the Blue Eyes deck. And now to save up for all the anniversary stuff. That's going to be fun. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. I got a UR ticket. Let me use one of those. Top left. Rainbow Dragon. Close to finishing Snake Eyes. Yeah, I'm not gonna make an entire Snake Eyes deck, but I really want the stuff as like engine pieces for other things. Oh, this is a fantastic pack. Alright, special UR. What do we get? Nice and shiny. It is okay. I might be tempted to make a Rainbow Dragon deck now. I'll keep it in the back of my mind. That is a very shiny card. It's called Rainbow Dragon. I feel the need to use... I feel like I'm obligated to use it. It's a fucking rainbow... It's a Rainbow Dragon. Missing 2 Diabellstar, Populous, and Origin. Yeah, I have not pulled from the pack at all yet, I think, actually, because I was more focused on getting the anniversary stuff. Although, I'm pretty sure it all lasts the same amount of time, doesn't it? Let me check. Yeah, it's all, like, the same amount of time. They're about... Is that the good fusion or the bad one? I'm pretty sure that's the good one. Let me double check. I can click. Order obtained. Ultimate Crystal Rainbow Dragon Overdrive. Is that the good one? I'm pretty sure that's the good one. Yeah. Ultimate Crystal, 7 Crystal Beast. Yeah, it's kind of the good... Wait, I'm pretty sure it's the good one. I barely know this deck. All I know is about Rainbow Dragon is that, like, it pops up and I'm like, what is this? It's... Every time I run against it, I'm, like, confused and I'm like, so what is this? Oh, you wanted all the Infernoble stuff. Yeah, good job. That's the hard to summon one. That sounds like a challenge. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it somehow. The game gave me a shiny rainbowy dragon. I'm going to use it. Oh well. Also, just on the off chance that for whatever reason there's anyone who has not played in forever and would like to replay... Don't do it. I'm doing it, Carl! And for whatever reason would like to be involved in this Rookie or Returner program, here is my code. None of my friends have been gone long enough to be able to utilize this code. And I don't really go on, like, social boards or anything. So, anyone who happens to be watching this, here you go. But that's enough Master Duel for today. The real question is, what do I want to play next? I think I know what I want to play next. But, give me a moment. I will be back. Alrighty, I am back. There's no response for the server. You just gotta make 5 ults. Yeah, that's always a way to do that, but I don't know, it always feels cheesy doing that. Okay, so I can... Right. Alright, I can worry about that later. I am currently in charge of dealing with the kids in the household since my mother had to go. So I've been dealing with a whole bunch of government crap, but that one's not an immediate thing. It's more like a notification thingy, so not the end of the world. Letters are fun. Anyway, I think I know what I want to do. So I'm going to do that. So thank you, Master Duel. You have been fun. We're going to shrink that. I'm going to double check to make sure this game is actually here in the thing. It is not here in the thing. That is fine. It will take 2 seconds to add it here to the thing. So we will put that there. We will add game capture. Oh yeah, it is on the thing. There you go. Here, I'll bump up the volume. Let's play some Holocure! This game's fun. Let me repop that up. There we go. Yeah, I've been playing the absolute fuck out of this. It's very fun, because I like horde shooters or reverse bullet hells or whatever the fuck you feel like calling them. Fun games. And yeah, I've been playing a little bit of it, just a little bit, which is funny because I watch VTubers, but I know like fuck all about much about VTubers. They're silly. More importantly, this game is fun. So what I've been doing, I've sort of been mixing like trying to get everyone to max rank and then actually do all the levels with everyone. So that's gonna continue to be my plan. The real question is, do I continue with the random or do I go back and forth between doing favorites? That is the question. Also, I hope the game isn't too loud because I don't think I volume tested this game, but it should be fine. Because I have OBS, it's at like 0.8 volumes, so I'm loud, so they should be fine. Hopefully. Maybe. Who to pick? Should I just keep going in order? You know what? Fine, we'll just keep going in order. Actually, yeah, we'll do these first 5, right? Because like everyone else in the first 5 is done, and is at max rank except Mori Calliope. So you know what? Let's fix that. Let's fix that right now. Alrighty, don't want that. Oh yeah, that's weird. I gotta like explain what the fuck I'm doing when I'm like playing this and not just have to think about it subconsciously anymore. That's gotta be fun. But yeah, if for whatever reason you're new to this type of game, basically there's a bajillion and a half enemies. You gotta sit there and survive long enough to fight a boss and win. And when you level up, you get a selection of items. This game uses a weapon and item system. So you can have 6 weapons and 6 items, and weapons kill things, items help you kill things, or help you be killed less, which is quite useful. That being said, there's also a reroll mechanic in case you don't like what you've gotten, or an eliminate mechanic to stop things from appearing in the future. And I prefer doing this on items, because those are the more annoying ones to have pop up repeatedly. And there's also skills. Now, skills, every character has 3 skills. They're pretty good. They help a lot and kill things. Actually, no, they don't all kill things, which is quite important for later. In Mori's case, yes, one of them does absolutely help her kill things. Actually, all of her things help her kill things. Mori is very strong in this. She, to double check here, these aren't at max level, but it'll help explain. So her skills, just as an example here, is skills. When defeating a target with her scythe or with the skill itself, there's a chance that they will blow up, and they 5% and a chance for instant kill. This is insanely useful in games like this. Instant kill chance in games like this is typically one of the strongest effects, because it completely ignores all the health gain that they'll get. So yeah, it is insane. Even on like even in games where the instant kill chance is very low, it is still one of the strongest things to have. So yeah, it is very good. Her other skills, Workaholic, everything that she kills gives her an attack boost, and she keeps getting it as long as she keeps killing things, and everything within her pixel radius just takes more damage. She kills things very good. She kills things very, very good. But yeah, as shown there, Death is probably her strongest skill, because you can kill one enemy and kill an entire crowd, which is insanely strong. It makes it so that she barely has to worry about like dealing with crowds, and it makes it so that she's one of the least reliant ones on getting other weapons and weapon combinations, which is very important. Because a lot of other characters might be fine with their kits in like defensive ways, or maybe more utility ways, but not necessarily in killing things. She doesn't have that problem. She kills things. She hurts things viciously. So she is very effective at absolutely demolishing things. Which makes her one of the easier like characters to use. She's I unquestionably like one of the stronger characters in this game, which is great. But also, I feel that way about like a lot of the 5 starter characters. All 5 of the starter characters are actually very good. We will actually, I'll experiment with this one more. But for now, let's get our skills to max. Generally speaking, when picking items, you want new things that you don't have. Then you want to upgrade skills. Then you want to upgrade weapons. Then you want to upgrade items. And then you want to like get things that you want for later. Speaking of new things that I don't have, I really want this. Spider cooking in general. Generally speaking, in games like this, AoE damage is typically the strongest damage. Anything that helps you hit more guys is going to contribute more to your DPS, because there's just a lot of guys. In that regard, spider cooking is quite nice because it is a big old shield around you. Yeah, so I'm actually not going to eliminate the ninja headband just in case. I was going to, but her weapon is a melee weapon, and it just doing more damage is nice, and speed is also nice. It's not the end of the world if you don't have that much speed, if you can just kill things that are in your way, but it's nice. More importantly, though, Beetle is here, which increases the damage of the character's skill attacks, which, as shown earlier, includes her just making guys blow up when she hits them, which is very strong. Not every character can utilize the Beetle. If they don't have a skill that does damage of any kind, you don't really need to worry about using the Beetle. But everyone that can use the Beetle, like, really, really, really wants the Beetle, because, to my knowledge, most of the things in this game are additive and not multiplicative. So you ignore the sound of keys. I'm moving the keys. They were aside. So yeah, because of that, most of the damage bonuses are like very effective. There's not that many multiplicative effects, but there are a couple, and they are also very strong, but they usually have a downside with them. That being said, here's our first stamp. Stamp is a system you can unlock that attaches to your character's main weapon. You can have 3 of them, and they have various effects that change how your main weapon functions. This attack up one is very good on Mori, because her special, which right now is at halfway, makes her deal guaranteed crit, and I think it was guaranteed crit and triple damage. And this attack stamp increases her critical hit damage. So it's basically just free damage on her. Yeah, we're just gonna move out of the way of that. Uber Sheep. This is a very important item. I want that immediately. So this cold stamp, basically if you don't get hit, you have a chance to freeze enemies, which is quite nice, but I'm only taking it because it's useful. It's not necessarily the thing that I want, but it is handy. When you kill enemies sometimes, they'll drop anvils. You can use anvils to upgrade any of your items and equipment that are not at max level. Typically, you want to spend this on weapons, because weapons take the longest amount of time to upgrade. Your weapons have a maximum level of 7, as opposed to your items, which can have a maximum level of anywhere between 1 and 5. So you really want to spend those on weapons. And speaking of, that's usually why I prioritize leveling up weapons on screens here. On the level up screens. They're quite handy. You want to level up your weapons. Weapons are good. Everything here can say. Let's upgrade death. Alright, and of course, when you kill some enemies, usually bosses, they'll drop a Holozon box, and this one had triple in it, which is quite nice. That will give you things that usually prioritize things you already have, but there is a chance you'll get new items from this, which is why I have successfully beaten the habit of just mashing the confirm button to take these. Because that sucks very bad. That is a terrible feeling. It is not fun, but I don't have to worry about it. So we're going to take this. Yeah, because these are all things I have and things I want. And yeah, when a weapon hits max level, it typically gets an additional beneficial, like, very strong effect. Which is very, very, very nice. And if I remember correctly, because I did kind of just skip over it, trying to explain this stuff. Mori's, it does like 40% more damage, and has a 10% chance to instant kill enemies now. Once again, Mori is very good at killing things. Up next, right here, the credit card. This is what I refer to as a rush item. So this credit card here reduces the cost of enhancing and makes anvils appear more often. Enhancing is when an anvil appears and you have a weapon or item that's already at max level, you can upgrade it further to give it more stats. That being said, these kind of rush items are essentially beginner's traps. Because of what's known as opportunity cost. Because on paper, it sounds good to be able to hit your endpoint faster. However, you're missing out on more effective items instead, which are more handy and helpful than just hitting your endpoint faster. Granted, it's not always the end of the world. There's worse items to grab, kind of. But yeah, you typically don't want to grab these kinds of items. You really don't. So yeah, with that being said, I will delete the credit card because I don't want it to appear later on. And I will max out death. And now they're exploding a whole hell of a lot more. Yeah. For literally every character, you want to get their skills as soon as possible. Skills are so valuable in this, and it's one of the things that like separates this game from a lot of other games of this genre is the skill system, because every character actually does feel like very unique, which is kind of a big problem with a lot of these other games. But not this game. Yeah, everyone is very distinct, which is very nice. And for that matter, like, there's not really that many characters that are, like, bad either. Like, I don't think anyone is, like, actually outright terrible. Which is another, like, impressive thing about this. This game's balance is actually very, very good. We have another rush item here in the blacksmith's gear, which, again, I don't want. But I do really want this elite lava bucket, because that's going to become very handy in a moment. Aside from it just, throwing lava around the place and hurting enemies that walk on it, it will be useful once it is at max level, and once some of the other things I have are at max level. Ooh, hi. We want him to die. I will get spider cooking. Get over here! There we go. Oh, he didn't drop anything useful. This is the RGB stamp. This literally just makes your weapon swings rainbow. I'm gonna pick it up because it's funny. Look at the colors. Jeez, the insta-kill is very nuts. Those guys that surround you when, like, mini-bosses spawn, or just bosses in general sometimes, are stronger than most other enemies. And again, Mori can just kill them because she's... There we go. I don't know what it is with the internet today. It is having the only heart attack, but we're back. Here we go. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, ooh, yay, magnet. Just gonna grab that. Sometimes they'll drop like rainbow, I don't know what these things are that they're dropping actually. I call them like start buttons. Or like play buttons. They're rainbow play buttons as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, enemies will drop them every once in a while. And they grab all the ones that are on the ground already. So they essentially like are like super magnets, which are very helpful. I really want to upgrade the Uber Sheep. However, upgrading the Beetle is like more of a priority because it helps me kill things better. And killing things better is typically the way to win in games like this. So here's a mini boss. We're just going to hurt it a lot, viciously. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna max out the Beetle now. Alright. Cross board. Alright, and our special is ready. There's another item that I want that really benefits from characters who have specials, and speaking of other beneficial items, here are the study glasses. This is one of the best items in the game. So, remember what I just said about rush items and how they're usually beginner's traps because they get you to end point faster and don't really benefit you past that? Well, the study glasses are different because they give you weapon damage every time you level up once you have them. Which means it's a rush item that still remains useful even after you've rushed. Which is very good. And honestly, I kind of wish all the items in games like this did that because these items are, like, really not good. As a matter of fact, it's such a beneficial effect, I'm going to keep upgrading it. As opposed to other things. Because it gets you more experience, meaning you get more weapon damage faster. It is a very useful effect. This is the crowbar. Crowbar makes you knock back things, which is quite nice. CC is very, very handy, because it knocks guys off of you, meaning you live longer. And we're going to take the rainbows off, unfortunately, and upgrade my damage. But yeah, all in all, I do have to say, this game is, like, actually surprisingly really good. I really shouldn't be surprised, considering that, like, Idle Showdown is also really good. But, you know, I'm happy that it's good. I like it when fan games are, like, really good and, like, given good attention. It feels good. You know, people get to invest in a thing they like and it pays off for them quite nicely. Ooh, do I want that? So this is the grade stamp. This makes it so that enemies have a chance to drop money when you hit them. Which is very useful for when you actually want money, but the thing is, I kind of don't need money anymore. All my money from now on is essentially going to go towards just buying all the furniture in the house. Which is not something I really need to rush. So I will just leave that here. I'm going to leave it and not upgrade anything else because there's other stickers that I want instead, and I would rather spend it on those. So I'm just going to back out because this game gives you that option, which is very handy. As a matter of fact, if I remember correctly, the only thing you can't skip is level ups, which is very useful. Alrighty, the devil hat. I'm gonna be real. I've picked up every other item at least once. I have never picked up this item. I don't think it's terrible, but generally speaking, I don't like having something where the condition is enemies being close to you dealing less damage, because enemies are going to be close to you. You need to be having insane damage in order for this to like not be a downside most of the time. So I just don't take it. Even with characters that could utilize it, like characters who actually have more projectile weapons and projectile weapons that pierce things, I still don't take this item. I really don't like this item. Because honestly, doing more damage to things far away is not worth doing less damage to things that are up close, because there's going to be guys that are up close. It's just the nature of games like this. Yeah, I never take that item. I don't really think it's terrible or anything, but it's just not something that you should... It's something I really need to think about most of the time, as opposed to a lot of other items where I don't need to think about it. That item, I actually need to sit here and think about it, because, like, the radius of it is also, like, kind of big. So, like, Mori's skill, the Rapper, is 150 pixels right now. So that's what that circle is, that red circle around me. That's what that is, right? So when enemies are in that, they take more damage. So slightly smaller. So the Devil Hat is if it's slightly smaller, and instead enemies that are outside of that circle take more damage, but enemies that are in that circle take less damage. There's going to be a lot of enemies there. Like, no amount of movement is like going to have it so that there's not that many enemies in there, and you need an insane amount of damage in order for there to like never be enemies there. I don't find that item useful because of that. Stolen Piggy Bank is great when you want money. I don't need money, so we're getting rid of it. Also, Stolen Piggy Bank isn't even really the best thing for money, but I don't know. I'll maybe do money stuff later, just to show people how it's done. It's really simple, thankfully. But yeah. Gonna keep going. Gonna take spider cooking. Spider cooking is good. I don't know what kind of spider cooks like that. Like I said, I don't really know much about a lot of VTubers. I just go haha funny and go about my day. I'm not as obsessive with them as a lot of other people are for whatever reason, but you know, memes. Membership. Not bad if I was intentionally trying to get money, but I am not trying to get money, so I will get rid of it. But that is quite a good item for the characters that get money, because they can just get enough money to not care about losing money. That being said, we're going to keep on going. Oh, they dropped another sticker. This is the projectile up stamp. It is very important. Stamps only apply to your character's main weapon. So this weapon does not do anything for Mori, because her weapon is a melee weapon. So it is useless for her, so I will not pick it up. I will once again leave it there for later, because I will want it to upgrade other stamps. If the game is going to be nice enough and actually give me other stamps, which I hope it does. Headphones are not bad. Oh, I'm at eliminates, so not like I really have a choice in the matter. That being said, we're going to upgrade Uber Sheep now. Uber Sheep is at max level. I have not mentioned it before. Uber Sheep makes it so that these enemies have a higher chance of dropping food, and food will just drop more. Like, food will just drop every couple of seconds, which is quite handy, because food keeps you alive. And it looks good. Look at that burger. It's such a good-looking burger. But it has another useful effect, which we'll get in a little bit. Also, one other thing I must glaze this game over. The music is very good. I'm very happy with this game's music. It is very good. It is very, very good. We need more fun fan projects like this. Also, I've yet to mention, this game is free. So, like, just play it. You know, again, I'm not one to, like, constantly go, do I want that instead of the... well, if I take that, I won't take the turkey. Because the turkey's condition is, like, me not getting hit. So, yeah, let me swap that out for the turkey. I'm not going to upgrade it, but it's better than the turkey. For me, at least. Upgrade the bucket at least a little more. upgrade the bucket even more. Alright, that guy's nice and gone. I'm going to re-roll because I would like the bucket. Yeah, there we go. Oh, perfect. This is the other item that's like really good on Mori, the idol costume. It reduces your special cooldown. The special is the little bar underneath your character's portrait, and that's what lets you use your character's special attack. And Mori's special attack is really good. It's something I'm going to be using a lot. So yeah, having more cooldown and being able to use that more is very useful. Anyway, this is a collab. When you get 2 weapons that are at max level, a lot of the weapons have collabs where they can be combined and their effects combined and make a new item. This one does elite cooking. So where the lava bucket would throw patches of lava everywhere and the spider cooking would generate a like field of smog or whatever the hell it is around me, the elite cooking instead throws fields of smog all over the place. I'm going to increase my attack capacity so it's just a bit easier to see. Oh yeah, all those giant purple clouds, that's what the combination does, and it's great. Because again, it's large AoE, and large AoEs mean you kill guys more. Killing guys more is very handy. I'm going to go back to lowering my attack capacity. It's generally just not something you need to do, but it's helpful. Ow! That was my knee. Yeah, lowering the attack capacity helps just for like keeping better track of enemies. It's not something you need to do, but it's a good habit, if you ask me. So, back to adventure. Ooh. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but there's something else I want instead, kind of, because I just kind of do. So we're going to upgrade the ball instead. Ooh, actually, come to think of it, hold on a moment. Do. Okay. There we go. Right. Actually, no, wait. Go back. Ah. There we go. Much better. Alright, back to adventure. Do more stream maintenance. We'll keep upgrading the ball. I want the ball upgraded because then I can combine that with something else. What they drop? That is the crit up stamp. That will actually be useful for this weapon, so I'm going to swap out the crowbar. Actually, no. Yeah, I'm swap out the pacifist stamp. Jeez, she does so much damage. It's kind of funny. She does so much damage. There's an achievement in this game for dealing 10,000 damage in one hit. I got it accidentally. Just playing casually with her. Like, it is very impressive. Okay, ooh. Glow stick. I will want that for later, so I will take that. And there's 2 other specific items I want. I have weapons I want, but not the items I want. They're not popping up. They're being very mean. And thanks to that dress, my special is back already, so let's activate it and just absolutely destroy this boss. Ow. Contact damage with bosses hurt. No, don't need to worry about that too much. Just run over here, grab some burgers that dropped from before. We're going to upgrade the costume more. Ouchie. Why is my... You know, it is... My brain is off. I have chronic migraine problems. I probably shouldn't be streaming when I have chronic migraine problems, but I was not joking when I said I do plan on streaming every other day, and I'm going to do that, no matter what. Chronic migraine problems be damned. That being said, I would like to upgrade the cutting board. And now that that boss is gone, we'll take this. The idol costume is now at max level, and there is the other item that is, I think there are two items that practically every character should use. The study glasses and this, the Picky Piman. It gives you more max health, and for every couple of points of max health, you get a percentage increase to your main weapon and to your special. Now, obviously, if you're a character that doesn't use their main weapon or special all that often, you don't need to worry about this. That being said, everyone has a main weapon, and even on characters that don't really want it, I still find it very useful. And more importantly, so basically this weapon, when you get it for every character, essentially gives everyone around like a 20-ish% boost to their damage. And when it's fully upgraded, it gives them around a 30-ish% boost. Because what ends up happening is it will lower, when you upgrade this item, it will lower the amount of health needed to give you the percentage boost. Meaning you'll get more damage, which is very good. On top of just giving you more health. That being said, do I want to upgrade it? Yeah, it's something that's pretty useful to upgrade immediately. Again, especially with Mori, considering how much damage she pumps out. Let's keep going with the ball. Tennis ball. Throw it against the wall. It's not a tennis ball. I'm pretty sure it's an exercise ball. Bounce, but bounce, but bounce. Oh. We would just keep swishing and sloshing and swashbuckling and slashing and thrashing. And there's the other item that I like really like a lot. The Nightly Milk. This item increases your attack's sizes and knockback effects and gives you more pickup range, which is very handy. Now, there was another item earlier called the Limiter that gives you more pickup range. However, that item only gives you pickup range. And pickup range is quite nice. It is a very handy thing to have. But this item just gives you less pickup range in exchange for other stuff. And that other stuff is attack size and knockback, both of which help you kill things better and live longer, respectively. So I really like the milk. He needs some milk! Yeah, so we're gonna maximize the Pimon here. So now I get 25% health on top of, needing, and now instead of 6 points per percent, it's 4 points per percent as a boost, which is very good. Yeah, generally speaking, this game actually is like very good with like combination effects on things. The combine effects on a lot of the stuff in this game is like pretty good. A lot of the items have like really good effects. As opposed to just the singular ones. Which is kind of interesting, because again, that's like kind of unique for games like this. I'm going to keep upgrading the ball. Yeah, I really want that ball upgraded now. All my weapons in general, I do really like upgraded now. The milk is good. It can wait. Because like I said, the attack size and knockback and pickup range is like very good, and I want it like pretty much all the time. Well, I do. There are a lot of people who like, if you don't like that, having that stuff and prefer more direct damage, that's also fine. Indirect sources of damage, like attack size, are like handy, right? Because it doesn't directly contribute to your damage, right? It doesn't give you more raw numbers immediately, but what it does do is makes it so you hit more guys, and when you hit more guys, you effectively do more damage. That is the Weaken stamp, which give your attacks a chance to reduce attack and defensive targets, which is strong, but Mori has a unique issue with this item compared to a lot of other characters, where she'll probably just kill them before she gets this to proc enough times to actually be useful on her. So, we'll leave it there for now. That being said, there are actually enough stamps on the ground where I'm just going to scrap a couple. There we go. because you do not need that many to fully upgrade other stamps. And we're just gonna tiptoe, yeah. I do pretty good amounts of like overall damage now, so I'm not too concerned. Upgrade the cutting board. Moving in games like this is important. That being said, I typically don't end up taking like things like movement speed. I kind of find everyone's movement speed in this game to be quite good, honestly. So I usually don't end up taking movement speed if it appears later on. I think everyone like moves fast enough to want to avoid the things they need to avoid. Now we'll grab all of those. We will get our board. Jeez, those numbers. Those are some fun numbers. Also, I'm gonna be real. Of all the things that confuse me in this game, because I don't really know much about the Holocure collective as it is, the enemies are some of the most confusing things, I must say. Like, what is this? What are these things? I'll upgrade the milk now. Cutting board is almost done, so. Cutting board is done. So, now that the cutting board... Oh, perfect. Actually, the cutting board can wait. So, for certain combinations of items, you can do a interesting thing. When you either hit level 50 or get 3 combination items, or 3 collabs as the game calls it. I'll use the game's terminology to be as less confusing as possible. When you get 3 collabs, enemies will drop this golden hammer right there. And except now you can combine a collab item with, or a collab weapon with one of your items. And right now, there's 4 of these in the game, and the one I find... Hold on, we're having some more frame drops. What is going on today? There we go, I think. That should be it. I don't know what's been going on with all the yeah, there we go. That's so weird. I don't know why my connection is like having an absolute heart attack right now. Huh, that's so weird. Yeah, no. We should be fine now. Hopefully. Maybe. I'm serious. I don't know what the hell's going on there. Anyway, like I was saying, with the super collabs, you can take a collab weapon and combine it with one of your max level items. There's 4 of these in the game, and the one I find the most useful is combining the elite cooking, which is the spider cooking and the lava bucket, combined with the uber sheep. And then you take these 2, you throw them together, and you get Jin... What the fuck is it? Fucking... I can't pronounce things today. My brain's off. You get this shit. It's Girl Glam. Now, what this does is turns the healing field from the elite cooking into... Or turns the damage field from the elite cooking into healing fields for you. So it hurts enemies and heals you and gives you more health. So yeah, so now, instead of giant purple fields, I will once again max out the attack capacity. We have giant green fields, and as you're just standing in these fields, you just get some healing. And have more max health. This is a extremely useful effect. There's one other of those effects that I find extremely useful, which I may or may not grab later on, but I'll worry about that later. For now, let's combine the cutting board and the bouncy ball to get the absolute wall. Which makes this, these constantly existing walls appear around you. which is very good. I'm going to now re-roll because I would like a new weapon or to get another useful item. I do not want that Gorilla's Paw because even though technically Mori can get guaranteed critical hits when she's using her super, there's times where I'm not using the super, and I don't want to have that less critical hit rate. Focus Shades is not bad, but it actually isn't terrible to take because I have a lot of weapons that aren't just my main weapon that are ranged and multi-shot, so that's not a bad item either. But I'm going to keep re-rolling to see what else pops up. Body Pillow is actually very handy. Generally speaking, if you're going to take a defensive item of some kind, you only want one, and of the ones, this one or the Breastplate is my favorite. I go back and forth between the two, which one I prefer more. Both are very good, but this one is here right now, so I'll take that. With that being said, we're going to upgrade the book. The book is highlighted in blue. I don't know what causes this, but it seems that during some certain runs, some items you get will just be highlighted in blue and get stronger effects from level up, so we're going to do that now. Yeah, and I'm going to go back to lowering my attack capacity, because again, I would like to see the enemy stuff more than my own stuff. It is just a bit handy, right? When you don't have your own things in the way, it makes it easier to see enemy things, right? Ooh, they dropped a stamp. This is the marking stamp. It makes it so that when you hit an enemy with your weapon, they'll take damage for every other enemy you hit until they die, which is very useful, and I'm actually going to swap out the crowbar for that. Because it means you can attack a tough enemy, like say these clouds, and just while hitting other enemies and them, you're just also hitting them. It's very nice. It's not something I'd go out of my way for, but it's a useful effect. All right, now we have a bunch of cats wearing bow ties. Again, I have no idea what's going on with a lot of the enemies in this game. What is this? We're going to re-roll because I would like to get another item, because when you have a full suite of items, this game doesn't give you prompts to replace items. It will only give you items that you already have to level them up further. And then when you hit max level, you will be prompted to increase stats of some kind or get money. That being said, Whammy Water is something I want, so let's take it. Oh, there's a big guy, and I accidentally ran into that. Kind of think of it, I can dismantle some of this. Actually, yeah, I don't need the coins, so I'll upgrade this more just so the target receives more damage for the time being. If the other stamps that I want don't appear, then this will be here and be used. So there's that. We will upgrade the Wavy Water and the Glow Stick now, because those can also collab. Yeah, the book will have to wait. Nobody said there'd be math, but there is going to be reading. Alright, we do want that book. That book is very good. That book is our friend. Take a look. It's in the book. It's right there. There's the book. Alright, open it. Read it. It's handy. Whoosh. Okay, there we go. Gonna keep upgrading the Whammy Water. The Whammy Water itself shoots out this wave of water that has very high knockback, which is again handy. Although that being said, individually it's not usually a weapon I would end up taking. But it has a very useful collab, and speaking of very useful, this is the haste stamp. I would highly recommend this on every character. It reduces the time between attacks, and time between attacks is different than attack speed, because video games are weird like that. So we're going to swap that, and we're going to upgrade it immediately. This is the Lifesteal stamp. I'm not doing terrible with not dying, but there are characters who do really want this. This is a useful item. This is a useful stamp. This is a very useful stamp. I just don't want it right now. Is there enough stamps? Yeah, there's enough stamps that I don't need to worry about having that many on the board, so I will upgrade the marking stamp. And again, once again, Mori and her instant kill chance, just dealing with these walls of enemies, whether it's with her instant kill chance or just with the damage she pumps out. She doesn't even have to worry about these walls of enemies that force movement, because she can just kill them. Again, instant kill chance is a very strong effect. Alright, super is back up. I keep calling it a super. The game calls it a special, but I'm fighting game brained, so my fighting game brain just calls it a super. Let's pump this, right? So now, bam, just clear out whole wave of guys. I don't have to, but I like to clear out the whole wall of enemies when they do that, because it's funny. That's what they get for getting in my way, right? If they didn't want to all explode immediately, they wouldn't have spawned, right? Alright, so that penguin is way out of bounds. So I'm going to actually wait here, because the Whammy Water is pushing him back really far. Which, is, not bad, but, Mori is using a melee weapon, so it can be annoying sometimes. Having enemies in your attack range just be pushed away because of another item, but it's not going to be annoying for very long. Bro, these clouds are surprisingly tanky. I guess that's why they're upset. They don't get to just appear and do happy rain and go away. No, they have to sit there and fester. Okay, there we go. This game also is really good with utilizing sound cues, and that might sound random as hell, but you cannot believe how handy it is to just be able to hear things that are away from you and be able to intuit things. Especially when there's so many enemies on the screen, the amount of visual pollution and focus it can take to play games like this, it's nice when there's sound cues to be able to do things. That being said, I will upgrade the book now. And now we will combine the Whammy Water with the Glow Stick, and that gives us Snowflower Sake, which throws a bunch of ice bottles that freeze enemies. As you might imagine, this is really strong, really, really strong CC. It is incredible. And this item right here actually has one of the other extremely useful collab, or at least the one I think is the other one that I'd consider instead of the Jingiku-san, I think is how you pronounce that. Brain is off. Because if you combine that with the item Sake, which the item Sake gives you critical hit rate as long as you're not getting hit, and a lot of it too. If you combine the two, it will give you essentially a constantly freeze mist around your character and give you more critical hit rate, which is very strong. That being said, I'm going to re-roll because there is the final item that I really, really want for the last collab. Now, granted, there is only a couple of seconds left before the last bosses of the round appears, but regardless, I'm going to see if I can combine these anyway. Yeah, so we will take the book. The book is almost at max. The book is, again, a really useful item. It just summons books that swing around your character and do damage to enemies. Shield-type weapons in games like this are usually pretty good. Or even if they're, not, pretty good, they're okay, right? Because just by the function of how they attack, and because they attack all around you, it's kind of hard for these weapons to, be useless, even if they technically are. Even if they're not doing strong direct damage themselves, the fact that they're doing, decent amounts of chip damage against smaller groups of enemies is still pretty handy. Anyway, yeah, here are the bosses. Once again, I don't know what the fuck these things are, but who cares? We're gonna kill them. Yeah, it's gonna keep swanging our thing. Damn, she, swung right into death. That was really funny. Oh yeah, and since these are the last enemies and this is an endless round, I'm going to destroy that last stamp. And then that enemy is gone. Can I do it? Theoretically, if I don't hit the boss long enough, I can get enough stamps to combine this stuff. Am I really gonna do that though? Nah. Unless it happens right now and like someone drops a golden thingy and they just like... That would be really funny actually if it happened like right now. Or like right when I kill the boss. There they go. Well, we did it. Anyway, you can combine the Psycho Axe with the BL book and you will get the BL Fujoshi, which is the book and axe effect, but constant and swinging all around your character. Once again, very, very, very strong effect. Very strong collab effect. There's a ton of other collabs, but these are like the 4, I guess 5 technically if you want to count the spider cooking and the other one combined. These are the collabs that I think are the most useful. They're the ones I typically end up grabbing the most. Maybe I haven't experimented with the other ones enough. There's always the potential for that. I'm only one person, and you know... I've tried to keep my research on this game to a minimum when playing. But that is that round, and with that achievement, Mori is now at max level. That being said, I'm going to go to the house and pick someone to go to the house with. I'll pick Kayla. I like Kayla. Kayla's fun. Kayla is a very unique and fun moveset for games like this. Which is another thing I gotta give this game extreme credit for. On top of the characters all having, like, very unique skills that make them different for everyone else, there's also the fact that... Let me turn off my heater now, actually. There's also the fact that a lot of them are, like, pretty unique for games like this. Again, this game has a surprising amount of love. Anyway, this is the Hollow House. There's a couple of things you can do here. There's a house in here. You can buy furniture from this little dude. And then you can fish from here. The fishing in this game is actually quite neat, because it's a rhythm game. And I appreciate that, instead of fishing just being boring as fuck, like it is in most other games. Because, oh boy, do I fucking hate fishing in video games. It's usually the most monotonous, annoying shit of all time. And it's usually shit you need to do for, like, some of the strongest things in the game. That's the worst part. RPGs are the fucking worst with this. I'm looking at you, Breath of Fire. I fucking hate Breath of Fire fishing. Breath of Fire fishing makes me want to go shove my foot up someone's ass. I don't know who, but someone's. Because, oh my god, it's really... You gotta sit there for a while and do it. And you get really useful things for doing it. So it's not like you don't want to fucking fish. You want to fish. It gives you useful crap. Why wouldn't you want to fish? But anyway, the main reason I'm here right now is the garden. Because I would like to grow some more wheat. I'm just going to turn the turbo button on my controller on. There we go. And we're just going to plant these. And there you go. That's all nice and planted and watering just makes it respawn faster. Hold on a moment. Let me click. Once again, the stream. You're fighting me. Why are you fighting me, stream? Cut it out. Yeah, there we go. Why is stream fighting me so much today? I'll adjust my settings later. Yeah, so let me close that. Let me put this here. Here, let me do this at least. And hope nothing explodes. Yeah, there we go. And then we go back here. Yeah. So I just adjusted that. So we will give that some time, and that will maybe fix itself in a bit, or at least it should. No, we're still having some issues. Jeez. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I really don't know what the problem was. But yeah, we're better now. At least I was like sitting here like dicking around long enough for everyone else to be fishing, so there's that at least. That's handy. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Alright. In an attempt to make my stream hate me as less as possible, I'm going to do one more round. Let's see. So yeah, there's the starting characters all at max rank. Who next? That is the question. Who next? Who else do I really like playing as? I really like playing as Bae. Crony is neat. Sarah's Fauna is one of my favorites. Sana is one of my favorites. Susei is really strong. I really like Roboko. Who else do I like really like? I like Mio. Mel is neat. Subaru's neat. Choco is neat. Shion kills things almost as good as Mori does, but with just raw damage instead of like instant kill and like multipliers. Ayame is neat. I already got Kayla to max because she's very interesting. I already got Anya to max because she's also neat. Ali is neat. Risu's max. Risu's the best character to get money with as right now. So yeah, I got her to like max almost incidentally. And then Muna and Io are also neat. Actually, you know what? Matter of fact, yeah, let's do the money thing, right? So for money, pick Risu. Or someone else who shoots a metric fuck ton of projectiles. One or the other. It does not really matter which one of those two you decide. But she is someone who shoots a metric fuck ton of projectiles. So, on top of her passive kit, which, right here, just makes her get money. Just for living. On top of that, if she gets enough money enough times, she'll just, like, spawn clones of herself. Which will then shoot off more copies of her main weapon. Which is going to be very important for getting money. On top of that, her other skills make targets explode into nuts. And she just has a chance to just deal 20% of an enemy's health when hitting them. Just straight up. That's really good. That being said, Candy Kingdom Sweets, that can stay. Let's grab our spider cooking. Because we've seen how useful it can be. I'm going to move like somewhere down here where it's a bit more open. Because we want openness. And yeah, you can already see just the absolute destruction these nuts are causing. One other very important thing you want to be doing if you're trying to get money, you want this. This is Halu. Basically, it makes the game harder mid-run in exchange for having enemies drop more money. And we want money, so we want that. We're going to take the book now. And it's not too bad for Risu because of her health thing. So even if enemies get like strong, she can still put up with it with a decent amount. That being said, I'm not going to max it out until I have upgrades for other things. Speaking of, as I mentioned before, membership is a pretty good item that she can utilize quite well because her passive literally offsets the amount of coins you'd lose anyway. So there we go. That is a trumpet. It is essentially useless. It makes your weapon sound like a trumpet when you shoot. Which is really funny. I'll give them that. It's funny. Anyway, we're going to want to upgrade our nuts. That's a lot of nuts! That'll be $4, maybe. You want fries with that? Anyway. He just left! With nuts! Full meal. That's handy. I'm going to leave that around for later just in case. And we're going to take the exercise ball. I'm not going to bump up the Halu. I will bump up the membership because it's early damage. It's a lot of early damage. It's a percentage damage, which, like I was mentioning, there's not that many things in this game that are like percentage damage increases. That's one of them, and it's very good. There's the Piki Piki, which we're going to take. And Risu's super is also really dumb because she sends down a bunch of giant nuts that like freeze enemies and then they explode. Which is, like, really good. We're going to take more of that. We want our nuts to do more damage. We're going to take the marking stamp. With her, it's really good because you're just shooting a bajillion projectiles anyway, so... Yeah, she just has a bunch of nuts flying all over the place. We'll take the Whammy Water. I don't mind Whammy Water on her as much as I do, say, Mori, because her main weapon isn't a melee weapon, so... I don't want enemies to be somewhere close to me anyway. So who cares if they get knocked back? That was my phone. What is up, phone? Oh, you're telling me about a sale. Well, thank you, phone. And thank you, Steam. I will worry about that later, though. We'll grab that. There's one other item that I... Okay, well, other than the Uber Sheep, as I mentioned before, that's very handy. Gonna max out our nuts. Or not max yet, but upgrade our nuts. Alright, we want the biggest, bestest, strongest nuts. Alright, we want our nuts to go all over as many things as possible, alright? Alright, when we just spread our nuts and hit as many guys as possible, alright, it's going to be useful. Especially because we're going to need something else to make our nuts super strong. Or not to make our nuts super strong, but to get us our money. We're going to drop our big nuts. Our big nuts explode. Upgrade our nuts. Nuts awakened. Yeah, so now the nuts will bounce off the edge of the screen. And just, you know, hit more things. That, I'm telling you, man, that's a lot of nuts. Alright, it's useful to have that many nuts. Headphones can stay. I will upgrade the sheep. Yeah, because I need the lava bucket. There's one other item I need for money gaining reasons. And then I want the study glasses. Although, speaking of the study glasses, as useful as they are, it's not something you really want to grab later on. It's an item that's more useful the earlier you get it, obviously, because of the damage increase you get from level ups. So you want it as quickly as possible. So I'm actually going to reroll a couple of times and hope it pops up. I'm not going to reroll that much unless it or something else I want pops up. I will give it one more roll. There's the bucket. Alright, that is quite handy. We will take our turkey. Oh, cold turkey. I just got that. I'm an idiot. Okay. I don't know why it took me that long to get that. Crowbar. We'll take that over the trumpet. There we go. That being said, none of the things I have are things I'm going to want to keep for later, so I'm going to hold off using that trumpet to upgrade the other stamps. Oh yeah, there's this dude. That is another stamp. This stamp makes you do more damage for all the empty weapon slots you have, which isn't... I'm gonna be real. I almost never take this. Like this it's good super early. I don't know if that weapon, if that still works the way I hope it works, if you intentionally lower the amount of weapons you're allowed. I don't think it would, because that would make no sense. But I also wouldn't be surprised. There we go. Take the big magnet. We'll upgrade spider cooking to max. Very nice. We'll upgrade the Piki to max. Also very nice. Our nuts are at max. There's... Yeah, there's a few things I still want some of. Mostly the items. Like, we're good on the weapons, right? We have all the weapons we want, or at least parts of them, for the collabs that we want. But there's some items I need. That being one of them. Yeah, so this makes the explosions from all of Riku's nuts do way more damage. This is insanely good on her. We're gonna drop our big nuts. Take that. That's what you get. Alright? God, this game's music is fantastic. The song is really good. I don't think it's my favorite song in the game, but it's up there. I think my favorite is on Stage 2. Stage 2 probably is my favorite song. I don't want to re-roll, but I will get rid of the energy drink and just take some water. Ooh. Damn it, that's... Okay, so sometimes when you get a Holozon package, you'll get a, like, boosted version of an item you can have, which is very nice, except I don't want this, so I'm dropping it. And as a matter of fact, there was one other item that I would have preferred that being instead, which that wasn't, which sucks very bad. Yeah, the beetle damage from the split, it's real good for dealing with crowds. That being said, I would appreciate if they would start dropping more of the stamps. They're not dropping stamps. Size. I really like the size up stamp most of the time because, like I said, I quite like attack size. It is one of my... I really like it for indirect damage increases for hitting more targets. That being said, Risu doesn't really need it. She's already shooting a bajillion projectiles on the screen, and them being slightly bigger doesn't really affect that much, because they don't really get that much bigger. Yeah, as funny as it is, Riku can't make her nuts bigger. Or her having bigger nuts isn't as useful, I guess is the better way to put it. Ooh, Nurse's Horn is a great item, but I don't really want it right now. What do I have? None of the items I have combine, so I'm just going to upgrade whatever's the highest right now. And we'll just do that. Look at all those chickens! It's funny, because they're actually chickens. Let's get our bucket up. That's not the stamp I want, but it is a stamp I will take instead of probably the markings. Actually, no. I'll take it instead of the turkey stamp. It's not the one I want. As a matter of fact, there's 3 that I want, and I don't have any of them right now. Oh yeah, speaking of there being that many, I can scrap one of these. Got more giant nuts, very good. Upgrade our bucket. This is a big guy. We're gonna drop our big nuts in the big guy. There he goes. There's another big guy. We're gonna max out our bucket. Very nice. Take a book. Ah! There it is! Yeah, so remember how I mentioned Mori is not really great with the greed stamp? Well, Risu's on the exact opposite of that spectrum. This is insanely useful on her, and is one of the many things that helps her get money better than everyone else. And as a matter of fact, it is the main thing that helps her. Now, granted, you don't need to do Risu in order to use this, but because of the amount of shots she shoots, she's the best at utilizing this. Because there's a bajillion nuts on the screen. Of course they're gonna drop money like fucking candy. Look at this. That being said, there's one other item that we really, really, really need in order to maximize this. Well, item. There's other stamps that will help this out, but we really want that item to appear. This is not one of those. This makes it so that you deal less damage with your main weapon, but move faster. Again, I don't really think anyone needs extra movement speed in this game. I think everyone moves at a pretty good rate. So I almost never take movement speed in this game. We'll take the Uber Sheep. Uber Sheep is at max, so we have our Jingoku-san, whatever the fuck it is, combination ready. I'm gonna wait until I get one more collab item before I buff up the Halu. Or if, incidentally, enemies drop it from Holozon boxes, I'll take it then, because, you know, if it drops for free, it drops for free. I'm not going to fight it if it drops for free. But yeah, in such a short amount of time, we've already, like, doubled our money. Yeah, and I'm going to be utilizing these clones more. I'm just going to stick them in this group of enemies just to, like, have them throw nuts in them. That is a sentence I just said. We're going to magnet. Those magnets are very handy. Those bomb guys, you can just walk up towards and, like, walk away from to have them blow up immediately if you're, like, afraid of them. They're not usually that bad, though, so it's kind of just, like, a whatever thing. Just going to stand still to dodge those. There you go. Those attacks are always funny. You usually just dodge them just by standing still. There's another magnet. We're going to wait a bit before I pick that one up, though. Yeah, I'm happy I didn't take the extra Holo, because, yeah, the enemies are getting a bit stronger now, as to be expected. But, yeah, I really need that extra stuff to start pumping out more damage. Because the nuts are good, but the nuts are not enough. Idol costume. Not bad on Risu, but not what I want. Because, yeah, her dropping her giant nuts is very useful. Glow stick. Yeah, I have the Wavy Water Max, so yeah, let's take the glow stick. There we go. Alright, so we'll start working on the glow stick next. Let's grab the magnet now. Get all that money. Face mask, Gorilla's Fall. Both very useful. Both not what I want. I'm not going to eliminate any of them. Actually, I'll eliminate the Gorilla's Paw. Crit chance is quite nice. But I'm not taking any extra crit up items, so I don't really want to use that. I'm still going to hold off on upgrading the Halu. So I'll upgrade the ball now. We're killing things okay, but we're not killing things enough for me to take that and maximize it this early on. Gonna back up to that one, move up to that one. Gonna drop our giant nuts on the screen. Everything blows up. Gonna run past this crowd of guys. Upgrade the glow stick. Don't really need to worry too much about taking hits because of all the burgers everywhere from the Uber sheep. Which is another reason why that item is like really good. It's a good item. Gonna move out of the way of that. Some more investigators. Limiter, neat, but not wanted. I don't want to waste a reroll. Oh, I really want this one particular item to pop up that's not popping up. Very nice. Let's go over to the glow stick. Pump up that glow stick like we're at the most ridiculous concert of all time. Study glasses. I'm level 47. Okay, you know what? This is endless, so it's not a terrible idea to take it. If this wasn't endless, I would not take this right now. But because it is endless, I will take it. I can still get a decent amount of damage from the extra level ups. Especially because, again, it's percentage damage increase, and that's, like, really good. Glow stick. I'm going to use this to upgrade the glasses now. Because, again, it's bad enough that we got it this late. It's really important that we get as much of it as possible now. Alright, and there's these things. Alright, one's down. Waiting for the aim to go down. There she goes. Grab more glow sticks. Glow stick is now max. We are at the most ridiculous rave of all time. Let's grab another box, get an upgrade. It upgraded the Halu. Like I said, not ideal, but not terrible. This item, the unit stamp, decreases your main weapon's damage, but increases all your other weapons' damage. Depending on the character, is actually not a bad choice, but I'm not going to take it. We're gonna upgrade study glasses more. We're gonna take our golden hammer and wait for one of these funky looking potato dog guys, whatever they are, to drop their there it is. And bam, bam. And yeah, Jingi Sukan, that's what it is. And there's another collab. So we will combine our water with our glow stick, dropping giant ice bombs all over the place. Study glasses are now at max, and there's one other item that we're hoping pops up. At this point, even if there's other useful items, I will just start eliminating items to increase the chances of the one I want to appear. I'm gonna stand right here. Yeah, case in point, gonna get rid of that. Gonna grab our book. Just gonna move down here. So all those guys just get demolished. We're gonna take our balls. With the lamb, I'm just gonna call it lamb. This is gonna be easier. Once again, fighting game brained. I'm just gonna call the complicated thing a much simpler thing. It's gonna make it easier. It's lamb. We're gonna take the lamb combo. Now that I have it, I'm not too afraid of increasing the Halu, but we're still just gonna wait just a bit more. Ooh, there's the haste up stamp. We do want that one. I will replace the attack up. Actually, no. Let me replace the knockback stamp. Because if we shoot more nuts, that means they drop more money. Damn, 2 anvils? Alright. Which is higher? The book? Oh, we'll upgrade the book to max then. We're going to drop some more nuts. We're going to knock out our balls. Totally normal sentence. Not to take the just bandage. None of those are items, so I will not eliminate those. We're just going to take our ball. Our ball is now at max. So let's hope that the axe or the cutting board pops up soon, or the item that I want. Whee! I'm so glad this game is a strafe button. Alright, there's the cutting board. These bomb guys are going to blow up now. They'll try their best to blow up. They blew up. Gonna wait for that, and then we're gonna move over, and there we go. It's still not popping up. Gonna up the cutting board. Alright. I'm sorry about this milk. That hurts my soul. It's limited to chicken's feather. That being said, chicken feather, like, revive items in games like this aren't typically, like, bad. They're you know, pretty handy, right? This one's even better, actually, because you can get, one revive and heal and kill enemies. And I'm pretty sure you could upgrade it, actually, to get more revives, which is pretty nutty. we're sitting here fighting a bunch of owls, which, not gonna lie, owls, not the tankiest bird. Not the bird I would have chosen as a tank of choice for rounds like this, but, you know, we are in the middle of the forest. Focus Shades is a very useful item on Risu if you're just planning on doing damage and not planning on getting money, but I'm trying to get money, so we're gonna get rid of the Focus Shades. And with that, our cutting board is at max. We're going to upgrade Halu. Like I said, I'm going to literally hold off as long as possible as I need. There's our absolute wall. I'm going to take it. Don't warn me, Halu. I know what I'm doing. We're going to pick up this box and hope it gives us something useful. It did not. Yeah, because now I need the axe for the book combination, and I need the item for more money. Although we are getting a decent amount of money, we could be getting more money. There's the axe. Let's drop some big nuts. Upgrade the axe. This is the slow stamp. This is not bad, actually, because it slows a bunch of enemies, and you're hitting a bunch of enemies. I'm actually going to take that over the attack up stamp. I'm going to upgrade it a bit. Yeah, since this is an upgrade, I will be taking. There's enough, like, stamps on the ground, though, to, like, not have to worry about replacing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to sell this one for a bit more money. So, yeah. There you go. Enemies moving a bit slower now. Better for us. There's the final stamp I want. This is the bomb stamp, which makes your attacks... Basically gives your attacks a chance for splash damage. Which is very, very, very nice. And already we're going to replace the previous thing. And there we go. These are the stamps we want for things like this, because you hit as many guys as possible to drop out as much money as possible, which is very useful. Also, just generally helps for damage. That slash stamp is, like, really good, and it's, like, on, like, a lot of other characters most of the time as well. I'm just gonna do a quick check here. We're gonna open up our thing. Yep. All right, there we go. Back to adventure. Again, I'm not sure what the hell is going on with the internet right now. I'll adjust some crap later. See if I'm stuck on a fence. I'll adjust some crap later for next time, which is weird. It was fine yesterday. I'm not sure why it's like going crazy, or not yesterday. Fine on Tuesday. I'm not sure why it's going crazy today. Look at this. All this money. It is still not here. This is actually insane. He dropped the box. Okay, time to use these reroll. There we go! This is Super Shadow time. It makes it so you grab coins automatically and enemies drop more coins when you kill them. I don't know why it took until now to pop up, but what are you gonna do? So finally, we combine these two. We have our even more damage. And now that I'm, like, not too concerned with what weapon I get, now is the time where I typically just take a weapon that I kind of want and appreciate and really need, or just helps me kill more enemies. I really like the CEO tiers because it helps kill enemies that get closer to you. But yeah, now that we collect coins automatically, make enemies drop coins when we hit them a lot, and just passively get coins, you're going to be getting a lot of coins. And we're going to want to upgrade this as much as possible, as quickly as possible. The projectile up stamp is pretty handy on Risu, but we already have the bomb stamp, so we really don't need that. But the projectile stamp, if you, for whatever reason, can't get the bomb stamp, is also very good. And of course, now they're dropping stamps like candy. Well, we don't need any other stamps. Now we just upgraded Super Shadow time, we upgrade our teardrops, and we are all set for getting as much money as possible. We already got a decent amount, even with like an unoptimized, like, you know, with the game being mean and not giving us what we wanted immediately, we still got a decent amount that early. But because this is endless mode, this will go on for longer. and we will be able to make much more. Okay, so take more Super Shadow time. And alright, now that Super Shadow time is at max, we're going to take some CEO tiers. We'll upgrade that before we start taking the passive stat boost. Enemies are shooting a bunch of projectiles, but again, because of all the burgers and all the passive healing we have, and the damage resistance from the membership, I'm not too concerned about it. I'm not too concerned about it to the point where I would, like, stand still in the middle of this, because that's always a terrible idea when there's enemies shooting as many projectiles as they are right now. Also, I tend to have a bad habit. I just did it there. I tend to have a bad habit of trying to erase enemy projectiles. Don't do that. Don't be like me. Don't try and, like, move in front of a projectile and try and, like, walk in front of and around it. That's a terrible idea. It will be horrible every time. Anyway, Holozone boxes, when you have everything all fully upgraded, will give you money instead, which is quite nice. But yeah. These bread dogs, I'm not too concerned about. I can actually just, like, stand still and just, you know, have a bunch of nuts kill them. I'm actually going to take a drink of water. Good old agua. So, when you have all your stuff fully upgraded, you have a choice between 2 separate stats, a heal, or some coins. Generally speaking, take the stats. Stats are good. Stats help you. Stats are your friends. As for which stat, I kind of want the haste a little more than the attack, because I want them to be hit as much as possible to drop more money. So I don't mind if they, like, take longer to die because of that. We will take some crit up. Like I said, I don't really need the speed. I think the speed in this game is quite good as it is. We don't really need any more. Jeez, a guy, like, all the way up here died. That's crazy. I'm gonna start throwing our nuts down there. Start walking over here. HP up. This is something I would take pretty much almost all the time. Like, if given the choice between HP and something else, like literally anything else, I'm probably taking HP. I'd probably take HP, then, like, haste, then crit, then damage, then pickup range. Obviously, if you were maxed out on crit, you don't need to take more crit. If you already have 100% crit, don't worry about it. Are those meanies? Also, it's really weird. The, like, animation that those guys do when they, like, charge towards you. I know they're charging towards you, but in my mind, it's like they're doing Hadoukens. But it's, like, weird because they're charging toward you, so it's like they're Hadoukening themselves towards you. And now we're at the 20-minute mark. That makes the boss appear. If this wasn't endless, this would be the boss for the stage. This funky-looking guy. Again, what the fuck is up with the enemies in this shit, man? Let's take some haste. And there he goes. Take some more haste. Take some crit. Get a lot of money. Alrighty, now this is our first anvil since getting everything maxed out. I'm going to upgrade our nuts. Yeah, so right there, you just increase its base damage. Take HP. So if you take one of the other anvil things, or like, yeah, the stuff that helps with the anvil, you can like do that twice, which again is useful, but it's not something you really like need. Again, it helps you get to your endpoint faster, but it's not like getting to your endpoint is like difficult as is. Like I was having like not great luck with getting the things I wanted this run and the previous run, and I was still fine. Things have to go really bad for you to take something like that. With that being said, I'll take movement speed once, I guess. But I'll take up pick up speed the rest of the times if those are the only two things left. We will take haste. And now we just sit here and throw our nuts. Yeah, these guys aren't going to be enough. Yeah. See, yeah, now that we're fully kitted out, I'm not too worried now. I should grab just have coins fly towards us. Yeah, we have, again, we didn't... If you get, like, all the money stuff as early as possible... by this point, I'd have about, like, 200,000 instead of about, like, 150,000. Which is nice, but again, like, even on a bad run with something like... I'm gonna keep upgrading the nuts. Like, even on a bad run, like, you still get so much. There are other characters that can do this. I think it's, who else can do this? It's, Iris, I think is her name. Yeah, can do this. Azuki can do it. Pretty much anyone who has a projectile that makes more projectiles as a main weapon in order to proc greed as much as possible. It's just easiest on Risu. So if you want to play as those other characters and do this, you absolutely can. It's just, she's probably the most ideal for something like this. We're going to keep upgrading our nuts. Oh, let's hit him with the big nuts. There you go. Let's get some more attack now. Yeah, even with all these big guys getting as close as they are, because of the amount of burgers that are dropping, I'm not too afraid of getting hit. Let's keep upgrading our nuts. Let's take more HP. Upgrade our nuts more. Take more HP. Alright. Now that our nuts are at 5, I'll start upgrading other things if anvils start appearing more. Speaking of the devil, I'm gonna upgrade the lamb. Upgrading the lamb does not make it heal you more, but it does hurt enemies more. Are you kidding, man? Could you imagine if it made you fucking heal more on top of that? That would be insane. And let's drop some big nuts. Squeeze a bunch of dudes. Take more attack. Just casually walk into a burger because they're just that good, I guess. Yeah, let's take some pickup range down. Like I said, the movement speed is enough. I can outrun these guys if I need to, but the problem isn't necessarily outrunning them, it's killing them to make sure I have a path to run, you know? Which is another reason why I don't think I should really take that many, like, movement speed buffs, like... Like, yeah, look, I can absolutely, like, run away from all these guys, no problem. But yeah, it's you know, killing them that is what you want to do. Take more haste. Man, come to think of it, you know what would be quite nice? If the item Researcher's Coat had the same, like, magnet effect on experience that the chat time does with money. That would be handy, because Researcher's Coat is, like, not a great item. That was a big magnet. Takes more HP. Yeah, this is going to be a lot. Take more HP. Yeah, even though I got the stunning glasses pretty late, I still have 63% damage boost. That's really good. Even late, it's still, like, handy. But again, it's because it's endless, so... But it is still... That is a huge chunk. We take... We'll pick up range. Upgrade the lamb more. Take more pickup range. Take some haste. Yeah, game, I'd appreciate if you got those more, like, offense stats instead of pickup range. You know, we're good on utility. We just, you know, need to, like, kill the guys more. Let's take more crit. Ah, fence! Yeah, the trees are really easy to see, even though there's, like, all those enemies around. It's the fences that I always, like, end up clipping on. Like, I almost clipped on the one right below me. Where are we at? We're at 300,000 coins right now. Yeah, this is absolutely a strong way. There's other way, like, if you want to, like, sit and fish at the house, that's an option too. But as I previously mentioned, I really don't want to fucking sit there and fish all goddamn day. I'm not doing that. Let's take some more range. Those guys are blowing up. We're gonna keep walking downwards. Yeah, walk downwards and throw upwards. Because of the wall, I'm not too worried of enemies that are, like, in our way downward. But if we just keep doing this, we just keep hitting guys that are chasing us, like we're training in COD Zombies. And now we'll, like, loop around to grab all the experience and junk that got left behind from all those guys. It's fine. Start attacking that way, get more crit. Stuck on the tree. Let's drop some nuts. This will give us some breathing room. Get some more HP. Don't forget, of course, because we have the pepper, the more HP we have, the more main weapon damage and special weapon damage we will deal. Okay, so those bread dogs are actually like, fast enough to be an issue, but that's not an issue anymore because I done died, and we got a lot of money out of that. So yeah, that's how you get money, or at least one of the many ways you can get money. It is pretty handy way to get money. Let's grab all this wheat now. The main reason I grab wheat is because to get more money. Funny enough. So you can use these ingredients in the giant cooking pot on the bottom left over there to make a bunch of food. And by using that food, you will get buffs for runs. The main buff I use is none of this stuff. As good as it is, because a lot of this stuff is pretty handy. It's this, because it gets you more money. So we're going to grow some more wheat and the strawberries later. And water it. And once again, we're going to hit the turbo button here. Thank you, 8-Bit Do, for having an on-demand turbo button that's like not garbage. There we go. Oh, there we go. And we'll use all that money we accumulated to go and buy stuff I have not bought yet. I'm pretty sure I bought all the beds. Yes. So what is the most expensive thing? That's the smart way of doing this, because I'm pretty sure there's some stuff that's like 300,000, and I have 300,000 right now, so let's do that. What is this? Taiko drum, the shark plushie, the Neko plushie. Yeah, those plushies and all these walls are generally the most expensive things. Yeah, let's buy a shark. There we go. And let's keep buying stuff over here. Let's get the H-on doll. And let's get these dumbbells and this medicine ball and this marble stump. Is there anything else I can buy in this category? No, but I can buy this wooden divider. Alright, there we go. Yeah, there we go. All nice. Oh yeah. There's also these pets over here. These guys get you money when you're away. But not gonna lie, they're kind of bad at it. Because you gotta like feed them with stuff constantly in order for them to keep on doing stuff. Meaning you need to be here more than you are like doing other stuff. It's a lot of investment to like be good. Unfortunately, as opposed to, you know, doing what we just did, where even with a bad round, I still got 390-ish coins, or 390,000 coins. So, and like I said, there's also you can fish. You can sell to this guy and then go to the exchange and then turn all your like fish dust into directly into coins, which also isn't terrible, but yeah. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. I'm so sorry about the internet connection having the only strokes as much as possible this stream. Not sure why it was. I'll see if I can do something about it later. But thank you. I will see you Saturday. Thanks a lot. Bye.